In April 1992, a young man named Christopher McCandless walked alone into the Alaskan wilderness with little more than a rifle, 10 pounds of rice, a small collection of books, and minimal camping gear. His goal was simple but profound: to live off the land, free from society's constraints, and discover the essence of life. McCandless came from a well-off family in Virginia, graduated with honors from Emory University, and had a promising future. But the expectations of society did not appeal to him. He craved adventure, independence, and truth. Without telling his family, he donated his $24,000 savings to charity, abandoned his car, burned his remaining cash, and took on the name Alexander Supertramp. He set out across America on a journey of self-discovery. For nearly 2 years, McCandless wandered across the United States. He worked odd jobs, hitchhiked, and forged connections with people who would later describe him as kind, idealistic, and deeply thoughtful. His goal was always clear: Alaska. He saw it as the ultimate frontier, a place where he could test himself against nature and escape the trappings of modern life. In April 1992, he reached Fairbanks, Alaska, and hitched a ride with a local named Jim Gallion. Gallion was concerned for McCandless, who was carrying only minimal supplies. He tried to warn him about the harsh realities of the Alaskan wilderness, but McCandless was resolute. McCandless eventually found an old abandoned bus left behind by a road construction crew, which he called the Magic Bus. It became his shelter, a sanctuary where he lived out his dream of self-reliance. For months he survived by hunting game, foraging for berries, and reading about survival and philosophy. He wrote in his journal almost daily, documenting his thoughts and struggles. As the summer wore on, McCandless decided to leave the wilderness and return to civilization. However, he found that the Teclanica River, which he had easily crossed in early spring, was now a raging torrent due to melting snow. He hunted small game and foraged, but his health began to fail. His journal entries became more desperate and sporadic. In July, he wrote, "Extremely weak. Fault of pot.seed. It is believed he may have mistakenly eaten poisonous seeds which prevented his body from absorbing nutrients, accelerating his starvation." His final journal entry, scrawled on August 12th, read simply, "Beautiful blueberries." He signed it with his real name, Christopher McCandless, perhaps signaling acceptance of his fate. His body was discovered 2 weeks later by hunters, decomposed and weighing just 67 pounds. Next to him lay his journal, his books, and a farewell note scratched into the pages. "I have had a happy life and thank the Lord. Goodbye and may God bless all." McCandless's story became widely known through the book Into the Wild by Jon Krakauer,